Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? We are going to be coloring from Tales from Atlantis. This is the newest coloring book illustrated by Hanna Karlzon. So this did come. It did come, and I was really happy it came. So I had pre-ordered it. It had come actually last month. I had meant to do a picture last month, but I never got around to doing it. So hence why I was like, well, I very much would like to do it, so I've decided this page is what we'll be coloring today. The one with the girl and the seashell fan, so I thought that'd be a nice one to do today. So any ideas on here would be nice. I was thinking maybe purple or blue hair, but every time I do blue hair, it doesn't come out looking as good as it would come in a more traditional color. I was thinking maybe red. So today we'll be using different things. I did hear on the news that Toby Keith, country music star, has died. Yes, he did. I know. My mother's in the other room, so she just heard that. So I was like really sad about Toby hearing the news today that Toby Keith died. I mean, that was very I was like, what? So I was thinking pink or purple here, maybe red. So this is Cosmos. This is a Holbein colored pencil. So I was stunned today by the news, and then he died. I love his music, especially like I Should Have Been a Cowboy. That was like one of my favorite songs of his, and then Red, White, and Blue. He had some very patriotic songs. The name of this color is called Cosmos. Well, I'm in a different area of the house today, so it is really pouring out here in Southern California. I don't know why it is that. It's like really pouring, so I figured since I'm home, I would do a live stream today. It'll be a nice day to do some coloring with you guys. I'm coloring this book. Today is, I guess this could be considered a color your hoard picture since it's the first page I'm doing in this book. I don't know what it is about this picture that speaks to me, but it really does. And you know, what's funny is this picture right next to it speaks too. So maybe at some point I'll do this picture this month. I have put links down, and I have put my disclaimers down below in the description of the video. So all the links are where they are. All the links are down below. So if you want to purchase anything that we use during the stream, you can. I didn't put links down to the Holbein pencils because they are expensive, and I know some people balk at the price of them. So I do like the Holbeins, and now what I like about the Holbeins is you can buy them individual, open stock on Blick. So if you want to try them, I think they're worth the money. But some people have argued they don't think these pencils are worth the money. But you know what that is? That these are an artist quality pencil. So you have to remember when you buy an artist pencils, they are going to be a little bit more money. I'm going to put all the glitter stuff last because it always gets, if you do glitter, it always gets all over your hands and everything when you work with glitter. So my tip is always use that last. I tried doing that once before. So hello to the one person in the room. So we have the live chat up. So now I know some people do like these beautiful double page spreads, but I'm like, I'll wait and see where I am with these pictures if I decide to add a background or not. We might not even finish the page today, so keep that in mind. And for me, someone asked me what are the best gel pens for the money, and to my thing, I'll tell you right now. Hi, Biblifier. One of the things that I love about the Colorate gel pens is you don't have to throw these out when you're done using them. Plus, if you're really really smart, you'll buy them with the refill. So this way you'll have them, and you can buy the refill separately, so you don't have to throw it out. Plus, they come with they give you a case with them. So to me, I think when you buy them, that these are the best value for the money as far as gel pens go. Fine liners, I would still go with my staplers. I really do not care for the Arteza products. I find them very gimmicky and they are budget friendly. I will say that. I know some people love them, but I have never had very good luck with them. I mean, they're okay, but I don't like their markers because their markers yellow terribly on everything. Yeah, gel pens bled too much. So that these are the things that, but to me, I love the color gel pens because they put very economical. So we are coloring with the pink. This is the whole mine Cosmos. So this is like a pinkish color. Is there something you guys would like to see me color from or a book that you guys would like to see me color from if I have it? I don't have every book, so don't think that I have every book. Like I don't have all the Coco Wild books, which is fine for me, There are some books I like more than others. So I know some people have been asking me, will I ever color Kirby on a live stream? I go, I've done it before. So, but Kirby's books are so detailed. But this one, why I chose this one was because I like the pictures in this one. I think Hannah has some really good pictures. So I like the colors on this one. So we'll see what happens when we. Yeah, we're probably going to spend a lot of time doing the hair today. And I'm just doing the hair one color today. I'm not layering or doing a lot of the crazy things. And the thing I like about the Holbeins is that they have a great pigment, Robin. So what book are you reading? I'm finishing up Wild and Wicked Things by Francesca May. And I started the first book in Crescent City. I'm enjoying House of Crescent City. Sometimes you get little spots of white. I don't know why you get little spots of white when you color sometimes on certain books. Or people. So you see all this gem work here? See, this is what's going to screw me up is the gem work because there's a lot of gem work. I know some people know how to do that gem work with all the pretty colors, but I'm not with pencil. I'm not one of those people who ever learned how to color gems with pencils. Usually I color them with my colored pencils. So what have you been coloring or reading, Robin? Anything good that you've been reading that you would recommend to me since I like a lot of paranormal and historical fiction? So, I've been watching some Netflix. What else did I watch on Netflix? I watched the new Griselda Blanco limited series that they did with Summer Hayek. It's actually pretty good. I think it's a really excellent show. And now I'm watching something about Alexander the Great on Netflix. I've only watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it, so I think I'm in the middle of episode 3. The thing about this is that I like all my stuff. So, any new recommendations, Robin? Because I know you read a tremendous amount of books. So, get that nice pink color in it. Oh, who's beeping me? Oh, is that your phone, Mom?
That was my phone.
Mm-hmm. So, yes, we always hear all those phones. You're like beep, 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 beep. Like, why are the phones sometimes so annoying? It's always like when you're doing something that they come. So I like this. Hello to the 3 new people in here. Wow, we're getting people in all of a sudden. So hello to everybody coming in the stream. I like looking at the colors in there. So the thing is, I don't like doing edge work. See, what I like about this picture is it doesn't go into the next picture a little bit. So and you guys can see when the pencil starts to wear out, I still have a lot of the pencil in here. I did get some new refills for some of my Copic markers. That's about like probably the only art supply I got because I use them a lot in my I use my markers a lot in my color by number or my PDF. So we're coloring with a Cosmos. I guess the name of this color. Just sharpened it with my M&R. Sharpen it because I like the M&R. With thicker pencils, my M&R sharpener works very well. Ooh, I have to remember that. BA Paris. What's it about, the guest? Yeah, it's a... I always like to know what it is about. What is it about? Is it like a suspense novel? I read Fourth Wing, which is like a Dragon Rider book. I have the next one that I am playing. It's like it's going to be a trilogy called the Empyrean Trilogy by Rebecca Yarros. I really enjoyed it. you know, so. No, I always think when you have a picture with a lot of hair that it's always going to be the hardest thing to do the hair, and it really is. And then you do all the other stuff. Like the pink. I don't know if this is a mermaid or not, but maybe she is. We can say that she is a mermaid. Since this is called Tales from Atlantis. It tells me I might end up putting the pastel background on it. I don't have the pastels out. And I guess you could call this a color your hoard since it's the first page. So there've been so many flip throughs of this book, like also I started watching the Apple TV. I got a trial of it, so I got a free trial of it to check out some of their shows. And so one of the first ones I'm watching is their Monarchverse or their Monsterverse from the people that made the Godzilla King Kong movie. So it's actually okay. It's not. I think it's pretty good. See these, even though they're like going down faster than the other pencils, I could still use these. Some pencils, when you start to get here, it becomes more difficult to use them. Oh, and I can still use this very comfortably. I'm reading a little bit of the guests, and I think it sounds pretty interesting, the description of the guests, Robin. No, I like things with paranormal. You know, the Crescent City books are really by Sarah J. Maas, are very, very good. You know, I liked her Throne of Glass series. It's a house guest who never leaves, but the book has a huge twist. Wow. Yeah, I was reading the description of it, actually. I like books that have twists at the end. You know, I particularly also like, who was it? Karen Slaughter did some really good romantic suspense ones back in the day. So now we did all the hair. The hair's done. Hello to the 7 people in the stream. This is Finding the Lost Girl pencils. These are, you can find them on Amazon. They are, what are they now? $15 for 72 pencils. So I highly recommend these. Remember, we have everything open. Everything is set up. If you guys want to do anything, I have links already done. These are not the glitter gel pens. These are the regular gel pens from Color It. Oh no. See, this is what happens if you're not careful. You can break something. So. Hi, Courtney. You're new here, so welcome. We are coloring from Tales from Atlantis. Right now we're using Color It gel pens. So I wasn't going to do the gel pen, but I think I have to do them a little bit. These on the face. I am good, so we are coloring that. I got to be careful that I don't press too hard on some of these pages. Luckily, this is the first page that we'll be coloring in this book, so that is a good. I want those eyes to be purple. Then we just like that. Make that look good. Take the blue that we got. This is these are Find in the Lost Girl pencils. They're new, so they're a new brand. Then I need a white for the eyes. So then I usually put a white down as a base for my skin. And then we're going to do a nice little base color here for the nails. See, I like books where you don't know what to expect. You know, books like that are always a good read. You know, I like things that I can really enjoy and then be like, well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I wasn't expecting this to happen. You know, like, what is this one? This is Coral Pink. This comes from my Whole Minds. If I had my Black Widows, I could do even more. Didn't bring out my Black Widows, so. Now, when you bring out the gel pens, you just have to be careful not to go over them too hard, because then you can get it all over your hands and stuff, and then you have to wash your hands. And I don't mind doing it, but sometimes it's, oh, you were so, why'd you do this like that? Yeah, this is my half mat, which is really good too. You know, my swordfish has not been working very well. I don't know. If it just needs some cleaning out or something, because my half mat has been actually doing a little bit better on the sharpening point. I still got these sharpeners too, so if this comes to worse, you can always use one of these. See, Robin's talking about this book, Courtney, that she read called The Guest by B.A. Paris. That sounds like something I'd enjoy. This is a whole vine, and this is called Cherry Blossom. This is Ivory. Now, skin used to be very difficult for me. And then it became, like, once I learned a few tricks on how to do skin, and if you use lighter pressure, your skin tone comes out better. I don't know why, but that was like one of the things I learned from watching other people color skin. You know, you learn a little bit from everybody who colors skin. I'm looking for my nectar. I don't know why, that just kept popping up. Something just kept popping up in my... Peach beige. Can't find my nectar. Just thin enough. Then we'll do salmon pink, and then we'll do beige. Now, if I had my Black Widows out, oh my God, we'd have so much more fun with the Black Widow skin tones. I tell you, the Black Widow skin tones are really good. You know, when I do skin, I don't have a plan, but I know which colors that I like to use. And sometimes that'll change based on what I'm coloring or what I want the person to, the piece I want to use. I'm also coloring something right now in one of my Momo books, Girls with a Poem. Look. These are my Prismas. So we're using Holbein pencils, Finding the Lost Girl pencils, colored gel pens, and Prismacolors. And that's why I started using some of my Lyras again. Just because I haven't used those pencils in a while, so I started using those again. Because sometimes you see your pencils and you don't use a certain brand for a really long time, and you're like, why didn't you use this? And you'll see me sometimes use my Soho pencils, my Pro Color pencils. Don't get me wrong, the Soho pencils are okay, but I'm like thinking to myself, the more you use pencils, you know what you like, and you know what you don't like. Like, there are always going to be new pencils out, always going to be something new out there. I still have my Deli colored pencils, which I like, the 72 set, but you can't get that set anymore because they only sell you the 24 set. So it's a basic 24 set if you were to get it. I don't know why it's not letting me go down further in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. Now we need the final color. Look, tiny little light peach pencil. That happens. I gotta see if I have another one. Don't you worry, we have another light peach pencil. No. Sorry about that, guys. That went off there. So you see, I have a thing here where I keep all the. So today we're on the bigger table. I don't think I'm going to use a background for this. Even if I was to get the pastels in here. I use these until they're like little tiny little nibs, my pencils. Because who saw the Royal Rumble this past weekend? I thought it was very good. I watched it. I also watched my Vengeance Day NXT pay-per-view. So I've been enjoying this one, so did a nice job with the skin there. I like the skin. I really enjoyed the skin. I think I'm done with this. I think I need to work on the skin just a little more on the bottom. I'm having an uncomfortable time with that pencil. You can see I keep the little tag until I'm done with it, and then when I put a tag on my pages when I'm done. So when I do the finished pages video at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month, depending on when the last day or the first day of the month happens. So So now we're going to do these dots. I'm thinking of making them a deep blue. So I'm going to do that. And they're not going to be... know what happened? I let my nieces play with my art supply, so I don't know where things are. But I usually pick up after them, so usually we'll find what they do. See, it glitters, but it doesn't really show on the camera. I don't know why the glitter doesn't show on my camera, but somebody said it did show on theirs. So maybe it's just a resolution thing that I have to fix. I'm always getting something from my news break. It's annoying. You know, this morning I heard the news about Toby Keith dying. I was just utterly shocked by that. I just wanted to do something fun this morning. Figured this will be a good way to color. I get some things in there. Me, I'm on sporadically, you know, like I don't have a set time or any of that stuff. So keep that in mind too. When you see me come on, it's only because I have time or I want to do one and I really wanted to do a picture in here. Hey, Color and View, how are you? Pamela's here, everybody. Say hello to Pamela. Oh, this one is Tales from Atlantis. It's whose book is this? This is the one from it has a lot of nice pictures in it. This is called Soothing Green. Thank you very much. Hanna Karlzon's new book. It's now on Amazon. Before you had to get it through the other sites, but no. I had seen it when it had first come out internationally, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait till it comes out on Amazon. Oh, this was all done with the Holbein pencil, this here, so. What set did you get? Did you get like the 300 proof finish, the 300 colors? When you have that many colors, you have to kind of swatch because there's so many colors in a set. No, sometimes we just want to. The colors are nice pencils. I like them. I know some people are not fans of them, but I have the 180 colors plus the 50 pastel set. That's fine for me. I don't need the 300. I just wanted to see what the pastel set looked like. To me, I think the pastel and the color pastel sets are very good dupes for some of the other more expensive pastel sets. How much did you how much were they? I just think 300 pencils is a little much. Would you say they're comparable to the colors the proof on this? Oh, you haven't even used them yet. You can always try them on a. I always say you can always try them on a mandala. That's not bad. Really, it really is not a bad price. I already have enough pencils, so I don't really need more. So I have pretty much every set that I want to have. The problem is there's always going to be new sets and always going to be new things to try. So at least I feel that way. See how the colors came out. You know, like I have a lot of the higher end sets, but you know, I like something like me personally, I love the Black Widows, and I've heard that they're coming out with another 2 sets of Black Widows. So I'm like, for real. I wish that sets would stop for a while so I can get used to what I have. I still have to get the 24 extra colors for the luminance. And I'm not doing that right now because I have other things that need my priority. So maybe one day I'll get them, but I'm like, no, it's a little too much on the end. No, I'm thinking this red should be a Prisma. So that. Let's finish up with the Prisma red. I like the Prismas reds. I've always liked the Prismas. You know, I haven't even, you know, in the Intense, I think I have, what do I have in the Intense? I just finished doing the Derwent color sauce, and those are old, so those are like not easy to get. So I just finished doing that set, the 72 set. But I have like I have like 68 or 70 Intense pencils, but I don't have the last 2 pencils. But I'm like I don't need that right now. I'm like, I'm okay with what I have. And besides, with the Inktense, you can always mix and create new color combos if need be. I think it's going to be that. Like, why do they add more colors when they could have added them originally? Sometimes I think these are things just to get our money. I'm thinking this red is better. You know that the new pencils I got, the Finding the Lost Girl pencils, I'm going to tell you right now, I would absolutely get them 100% again. See how the colors are kind of complementing each other? I don't even have to make these the same color. I could do a couple of different colors here if I wanted to. These colors, guys, they say draw your imagination. They're called Finding the Lost Girl pencils. I put a link down if anybody wants them. I mean, they're only a 72 set, but they were, I found them through a another Facebook group. People were coloring really good with them. And I was like, wow, those are really good quality pencils. But it's interesting that they, who was looking at you? Ah, should we keep the seashells all the same color, guys? Well, I tell you, it's really pouring today over here in California. So how's the weather where you guys are? Is it rainy? The fan lady. No, well, no. I think these are called seashell fans. Okay, good. I was originally going to color these this color, but I didn't like this color because it came out a little too dark in my opinion. Robin, what about you? Where's the weather? Hi, Emily. We've been coloring for about an hour and 6 minutes. We did this with Holbein, Finding the Lost Girl, Prismacolor, and Color It gel pens. So the picture is from Tales from Atlantis by Hanna Karlzon. Are you going out
Yes, I'm going to the gym.
in this weather?
Yes.
Okay. Be careful out there. Watch your step. It's wet out there.
I know.
And do remember to be careful. Okay, good. You have a hood. So these, Emily, are Finding the Lost Girl pencils. They're 72. It's a 72 color set. They're $15. They're They actually market it as kids' pencils, but they're really, really good quality for a budget-friendly pencil. Someone asked me what is my favorite artist pencil, and to tell you the truth, really, I love the Holbeins. You can do almost as much as you can do with the Prismas, but I've been using the Prismas for a long time, so sometimes the Prismas are my favorite, sometimes the Holbeins are my favorite. Depends on what I want to do with it. And these were, what were they now? When I bought them, they were like $18, $19, but the price always changes on these Finding the Lost Girl pencils. It always changes. They go between, now they're like $14.99 on Amazon. So if you want to buy them, I suggest use my link so I can get the commission back on them. If you're interested in buying them, guys, I highly recommend them. Really? What did you think of them? They're called Hepshang or something like that. It's the Japanese. What did you think of them, Jew? They do. Look at this. I have so many different pencils right now. So you ask me. I think the biggest set that I have probably would be if I combined all my Black Widows together. Hepshang, I think, is the name of the company. Has anybody ever bought anything off of Temu? So I definitely try to do live streaming when I'm home more because then, I feel like I get stuff done and my channel actually makes some money. Yeah, you actually can make money on YouTube, but you don't get paid until you reach $100. So that's the way it works, and the way the algorithm works is tricky too. Like I try to understand the algorithm and I don't really. You can't do that on one sheet. I actually have made Coloring View. If you join my Facebook group, Grace's Coloring Corner, I actually have a chart up line for all the Black Widows that I did via I'm not sure if I did it in an Excel sheet or if I did it in an Adobe PDF. But basically, I made a chart myself with all of them, with all the colors on it. So I might have an empty one, but it was a few pages, so. That I did myself. Anybody ever shop Temu? Because I've heard like mixed reviews. Some people say they love it. Some people say it's a scam site. But I think it's what you buy there. It's not like I've heard a lot of people say they've bought stuff and it's not bad stuff. Like I wouldn't use Alibaba to buy coloring books ever again. I've not had a good experience at Yes Asia. I know some people have had a good experience on Yes Asia. I've not. So if I buy Asian coloring books, I tend to buy them via the artist, Etsy, or Amazon Japan. Now I will tell you why I prefer if you're gonna buy Japanese books, I prefer those three sites because at least they're reputable. Amazon Japan, Etsy, or I go to the artists themselves and request the book via them, and they'll ship it directly, like I do with Anastasia Coldaviva. With Anastasia Ellie Coldaviva, you know, I buy those books. I tend to buy her books either directly from the artist or I buy it from Etsy. Or I go to 70s books. These are the places that I go personally because they're reputable stores. And I always tell people use reputable stores when you buy, because if something goes wrong, and most likely things will go wrong, you can always have your money given back to you. But if you go to news places, it's unknown. Those are the places that I go. Those are the 4 places I go. Etsy, Amazon Japan, directly from the illustrator, or 70s books because they're reputable. They'll give you a nice deal. Okay, we have colored her today. So we have colored the first page from, I have colored a first page, so this technically, it counts as a color your hoard picture. As you guys can see, when I'm done with them, I put a little sticky in there. I reuse my stickies because they're kind of expensive to buy. So we have used AFMAT sharpener and M&R sharpener. You guys didn't see it, but I also used one of these little cheap generic ones. Well, this wasn't a cheap generic one. I got a second one for when I'm in my brother's house. So I have one in my brother's house. So when I go to see the kids, because the kids don't have the sharpeners out. Their mother is kind of overprotective of them with the sharpeners. Well, I thought this was a pretty good picture. Yes, that's the brand. What is that? Did you get a little quote chart for it like this? So, yeah, you get. So this is the little swatch chart I did for the 72. And I did the swatch chart for that. You get a little look at what they look like. So I hope you all have enjoyed this picture. I know I have enjoyed it, so I want to thank you all so much for coming. I hope you have enjoyed this picture. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. I know it's raining. It is like pouring and raining here. So everybody enjoy your day. Have a good day. And everybody stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, be good and try to stay healthy. I did when I first got them because I wanted to see what the color looked like. So I used the swatch chart. That's one way I use the swatch chart. And then when I find out the names of these pencils in English, I'm sure we'll get a different thing. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And wow, I want to thank you guys for so many likes. Bye, everybody.